UFC PI in Shanghai just introduced something wild. Their newest sparring partner isn't a fighter, it's a robot. Yep, you heard that right. It's called the Unit H1, and it's not just some stiff machine. This humanoid robot was brought to the UFC Performance Institute to go head-to-head with real athletes. This thing is 5 feet 11 inches and weighs 104 pounds. But don't let the weight fool you. It can run up to 11 feet per second, which is insanely fast. It's got these powerful motors, super flexible limbs, and precision sensors that help it keep balance and move like a real fighter. It's smart too. It reacts quickly, moves with accuracy, and adapts fast. At the PI, it showed off just how capable it is, moving and reacting with legit speed and control. Honestly, it's kind of scary how close we're getting to robots being a part of sports training. Future's coming fast. Now, let's talk about Max Holloway. There was some drama recently after he made a comment about Ilia Topuria's punching power. Max said that Justin Gaethje hits harder than Topuria. That raised a lot of eyebrows, mainly because Topuria is the only guy who's ever finished Max in a fight. People were quick to jump on him, thinking he was throwing shade. But in a new chat with Carlos Contreras Legaspi, Max cleared things up. He said everyone misunderstood what he meant. He wasn't disrespecting Topuria at all. In fact, he gave him props, saying Topuria deserves full credit for being the first guy to stop him in the octagon. Max just wanted to be honest about his experience, but yeah, he admitted it came off the wrong way.
What I said was, I said that I felt shots from Gaethje that felt harder, but obviously he hit me with something that put me down. But I didn't feel it, but of course, that's why if you watch and continue on to the interview, I say, of course, he's one of the UFC pound for pound hardest hitters, you know. But as me feeling it, the question was, who hits harder, or who did you feel? The one that I could feel, I remember in the fight, even in my corner with Gaethje, I was like telling him, holy shit, this guy hits like a truck, you know. So, or even his kick. But you know, with Ilia, I didn't feel nothing, you know. But of course, he did put me down. So obviously, he hits hard. But I can't tell you, oh my God, he hits so hard. I didn't feel it, so that was the question. So I'm glad you asked me that, so people from Spain can finally see it and be like, oh man, I'm an idiot. I didn't read the interview. I got clickbaited. You guys got debated, so.
Now, moving to someone who always keeps it real, Islam Makhachev. He's made his feelings known about Dustin Poirier, who's getting ready for what could be his last fight ever. Dustin will face Max Holloway at UFC 318 this Saturday, and he said it might be the final time he steps into the cage. In a recent interview with Mike Bone from MMA Junkie, Islam spoke from the heart. He said he's got a lot of respect for Dustin. He knows the journey Dustin's been on, and you could hear the sincerity in his voice. Islam isn't just being polite. He genuinely believes Dustin still has it in him. He even picked him to beat Max Holloway in what might be his farewell fight. That's real respect, fighter to fighter.
I think Dustin has more chance.
Yeah.
He told me it's his last fight, and I think he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready, and he gonna win, I think. Dustin also very good guy.
Yeah.
From my opponent, I really respect more two guys, Volkanovski and Dustin. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And I sent a message yesterday to Volkanovski. I saw his story in Instagram. He wrestled with somebody, and I sent a message, hey man, come to Dagestan for 2-3.
Dustin Poirier also gave his take on something big. Islam Makhachev possibly moving up to welterweight. Islam is expected to face Jack Della Maddalena later this year, possibly sometime between September and December. Dustin didn't hold back. Speaking to the media ahead of UFC 318, he praised Islam's abilities. He said Islam is made for welterweight. He's strong, skilled, and has the mindset to dominate in a second weight class. Dustin believes he's got a real chance to win gold at 172. Coming from someone who's faced Islam in the octagon, that's high praise.
Islam, what's your thoughts on him moving up to welterweight?
He's a big guy. I think he's going to fill into that weight. He's a really big 155er. So I think his lifestyle outside of training camp is going to be a little more comfortable, and he'll fill into that weight class, no problem. He could be champion there for sure.
How do you think he does against JDM?
I think the beginning of the fight's going to tell the story, like how well JDM does at getting up, how well JDM does at keeping Islam off of his feet, off of his legs, off of the cage. It's tough to call that because JDM's a big guy, athletic. I'm excited about that. A lot of.
Speaking of training and preparing for battle, new footage just dropped of Khamzat Chimaev going all out in training. He was seen grinding it out with Armen Sarukian as he preps for his upcoming title shot against Dricus du Plessis at UFC 319. The footage is intense. You can see both fighters pushing themselves to their absolute limits. By the end, they're completely gassed, sweat pouring, muscles shaking. But that's what it takes. That's the kind of training champions do when the belt's on the line.
There you go. Go. Good. Go. Oh my God. Good. Go. That's it. Go. Oh my God. Hands up to hands right now. Guys, go. 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 Go.
2 on time.
Now let's shift gears to something that's been making headlines for a different reason. Ronaldo Jacare Souza made a surprising decision regarding the big Lee versus Zuffa lawsuit, the antitrust case that's been affecting hundreds of MMA fighters. On his podcast, Show Me the Money, Jacare shared why he said no to a huge financial settlement. We're talking around $200,000 he turned down. That's not easy money to walk away from, but he explained it wasn't about the cash. For Jacare, it's about principle and standing up for what he believes is fair in the sport. That kind of integrity is rare and deserves respect.
Of UFC? Yeah. I did not pay the money that they sent to the fighters. How they call the lawsuit? Yeah.
Wait,
that's
hold on. So they sent you from the settlement. They sent you money and you didn't accept it.
Yeah, I just had to put my name over there, but
okay,
I did not.
But when they
take
sent you the actual check, or you're saying you didn't sign it?
I did not sign it. I did not
You
sign
don't
it.
believe in that? What kind of money are we talking?
This is like 200K
per person.
Depends on how many fights do you have.
You're saying you turned down that type of money? No, you didn't.
I'm telling you, you can look it up. Only 3% of the fighters.
All right, now let's get into the part that's got the whole MMA world talking. Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor, but not in the octagon. We're talking online. So here's what went down. Azealia Banks, the rapper, dropped a bomb on social media. She posted screenshots of messages she claimed were from Conor McGregor. These messages allegedly included full-on explicit photos, including a certain erect photo. The internet lost its mind. One person who couldn't help but react was Chael Sonnen. Apparently he couldn't stop looking at it. But Michael Chandler, he didn't find it amusing at all. Chandler, who's been waiting for a fight with McGregor forever, took the chance to fire off a brutal tweet. It was short but savage. He said, "Everyone has seen your small dick. You'll never fight me and always duck me. Drop your balls, not your weight." Ouch. That hit hard. The MMA world went crazy over that tweet. It was the kind of line that gets remembered for years. Chandler basically called Conor out in the most personal way possible. No filters, no holding back, just pure heat. But Conor didn't stay silent. He clapped back in classic McGregor fashion. He posted a picture of himself hugging a woman on a Florida beach. But here's the kicker. He photoshopped Michael Chandler's face over the woman's. That was his way of saying, "You're obsessed with me." It was petty, bold, and kind of hilarious in that typical McGregor way. Their beef has been building for years, and with every new tweet, post, or dig, fans get more desperate to finally see them fight. But let's be real, will that fight ever happen? Chandler's getting tired of waiting. Conor's doing everything except signing the contract. And now things have gone from competitive to personal. This isn't just about fighting anymore. This is about pride, reputation, and proving who's really the alpha. So many people have been waiting for this matchup, but for now, we just keep getting tweets, memes, and drama. Will they fight? No one knows, but one thing's clear. If they do, the world will be watching. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to stay updated with everything happening in the MMA world.